right? So unless you are an SEO wizard and you've kind of optimized your own personal website, when somebody Googles your name, likely, again, the first thing that's going to pop up is going to be either LinkedIn or it's going to be something about like your Yelp reviews, because Yelp and LinkedIn, these are both sites that are really, really well search engine optimized. So these often will appear ahead of your own website and your own personal branding, maybe your Facebook page too. But LinkedIn is going to be one of the top results. And when people want to do business with you, they're going to check your LinkedIn profile first.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can see behind it anyway. And then the other stat that's not even on here though is if you have a professional photo, actually the numbers go up by another 21 times. So if you have a professional photo, like any kind of professional photo, you're 21 times more likely than even having a photo to be connected with by somebody on LinkedIn. So it's important that your first impression is a professional one, and so you want to have a nice headshot. So I really encourage everyone to get a professional headshot done if you haven't already, because it is critical in terms of people connecting to your profile.
And if you have one of these, you could just use an app like Beautify. Is everybody familiar with Beautify?
Or Snapchat filters.
Yeah, it's like a facelift in a can where you just like.
I would just add that in this same kind of vein, there's something called the rule of 7. And what that means is that it usually takes 7 times of somebody interacting with your profile or interacting with your brand before they're comfortable enough to where they're going to make a decision. So this plays into a number of different social platforms, not just LinkedIn. But if you're on Facebook, you're running a Facebook ad, or you're doing anything like this, it generally takes 7 interactions before somebody is going to have the rapport and the connection where they're going to be willing to invest in whatever entry-level product and offer that you're going to be making to them. So the more that you're found and the more that you're visible to people, the more likely they're going to be purchasing from you.
And it also, buyers want to trust their vendors. So if you know somebody who in their network, if you're connected to someone in their network, they're more likely to do business with you. It's like, oh, they know John Smith, who does that thing that
which comes to the whole concept of social proof, and not only that, but if there's something on LinkedIn called recommendations, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But you can actually get recommendations which are written testimonials from people on your LinkedIn profile. So if you have a recommendation from somebody that this other person trusts and respects, they are exponentially more likely to want to interact with you on a business level.
So one thing to keep in mind is that recently with the new revamp of LinkedIn, they have a timeline. We're going to show you that in a second. But just bear in mind, LinkedIn is not Facebook, right? And some people think it's Facebook, so don't use it like Facebook. Basically, the rule of thumb is if you're not going to mention certain things around the water cooler, around the office, same sort of thing, it's a professional networking group. You're not going to show up to a networking group and
show off your cat photos and your baby pics.
You could.
A little bit. You want to moderate a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if it helps with, whatever. So that's just something to bear in mind. Now, there are different flavors of LinkedIn. There's, anybody here have a paid account on LinkedIn? Okay, that's all right.
One.
Yeah. A lot of the features that are available on LinkedIn, you don't need to pay for. I ended up paying for a LinkedIn account. I actually find it very valuable. It's only $29 for the smallest version of it, but it also comes with LinkedIn Learning, which is aka Linda. That was normally $24.95. So that's worth it to me. Plus, it comes with some other features. Per month, yes. Yeah. But you have to think about that. If that $29 can net you several $1,000s worth of business by connecting to one person, that may be worth it to you.
And just to touch on real quick, the difference between like a paid and a free account. So one is what Andros was talking about there. You get access to LinkedIn Learning, which is essentially lynda.com given to you. You also have extra prospecting features. We'll take your question in just a second here. So if you want to prospect based on specific industries, but you want to get down into like really narrow niches, you can go a lot deeper on the level of personalization and specificity as far as the searching different types of businesses and processes with a paid account. So with a free, you're also limited on who you can send private messages to. So if you have a free account, you can only send a private message to somebody that you are directly connected to. So that's someone in your what's called a first degree network. And you cannot send a message to anyone in your second degree or third degree or further out network. So you can't communicate with a lot of people on LinkedIn until you've built out your network.
There's Facebook marketing courses, there's Excel, there's pretty much any sort of technical skill you want to learn. There's like a 4 or 5 hour, sometimes a 10-hour course on that, and then you know it, right?
Or at least, essentially, it's a database of digital curriculums where you can learn different skills, and not all of them are online skills. They have a few like offline, like basic marketing skills, some basic business skills. They have courses that will teach you that. So that's what lynda.com is. So LinkedIn bought Lynda, and then Microsoft bought LinkedIn, and now they've integrated it into the LinkedIn platform on the paid membership, and it's called LinkedIn Learning now.
Yeah.
So for these courses, you don't have to pay extra for them.
Well, you have to have a paid membership with LinkedIn to get access to them, but you're not paying extra. Once you have access to LinkedIn Learning, you get everything.
However, a little tidbit: if you do go to the Camarillo Library right down the road, you get a Camarillo Library card. Lynda.com as an entity still exists for the time being, and you get access to lynda.com. Again, that's from $24.95. Get your library card, and you can log on from home and use Lynda for free. So that's a nice deal.
Yeah, so take advantage of that while they have it, because the Camarillo Library has a business grant that they were given, and they've used part of that money to pay for everybody here, as long as you have a Camarillo Library membership, to get lynda.com for free.
Yeah. So
can you get WordPress too?
Well, you can get the WordPress course inside of Lynda. Yeah.
There's hundreds and hundreds of courses in there that you can learn about pretty much any new skill there is. So, and they're doing actually past that, and you're certified.
And what's well, I want to add real quick. What's interesting is a lot of business owners are now looking at the supplementary education beyond just having a college degree, because some of these skills aren't even taught in the colleges really, like Facebook advertising, Facebook, LinkedIn, social media. A lot of that stuff, and it changes all the time too, so it's easy to fall behind. So a lot of employers are looking at this as one of their means for, is this person an active learner? Are they keeping up on the latest trends in online marketing? And so this is becoming more and more important as the changing landscape continues to evolve.
If you don't fill in one of those sections, like if I didn't fill in honors and awards, will it just not have it, or will it say honors and awards and then there's nothing there?
So you can leave the section out. So you can just have it so it doesn't have it. The reason that you want to do it is for a keyword optimization standpoint. And again, we're gonna get more into that. We'll do a whole section on that here, so I'll save that. But you can leave it out. You don't have to have it.
Yeah, and
you don't be humble. Don't be humble too, because we've run into this a few times where we were working with some real estate agents, and they had won these like major awards, and they were leaving them off their LinkedIn profile. They're like, oh yeah, whatever. We won like the Salesman of the Year award back in 2006. They're like, no, we need to put that in your headline. We need to have that like award-winning realtor. This isn't just a realtor now. Because if you want to do business with a realtor, do you want to do business with your run-of-the-mill real estate agent, or do you want to do business with the Salesman of the Year 3 years, 3 times?
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So, and you could put different, like you could actually fill out your own awards. So if you won something, like you won best dressed in high school.
Yeah, definitely put that in there, or most likely to succeed.
But we were joking. So recommendations. This is what's called social proof. So get someone to write you a recommendation on LinkedIn. Because if I go to someone's LinkedIn profile, there's 26 people who've recommended this person. I'm like, oh, okay, there's people. He's either paying off a lot of people, or there's some interesting things that these people are saying.
Yeah, and I've worked in the seminar industry quite a bit. And if anyone's ever been to any seminars, you watch their sales presentations from the stage, you'll see that they are constantly weaving in testimonials in the middle of their sales pitches. So these are very, very valuable, and they're kind of subconscious builders of the value within a program. So I highly recommend to get as many recommendations